Right out of the gate, we've got Puss swiping a valuable ring from a sleeping man. Not even 2 minutes in, and he's already breaking laws. As the scene later reveals, Puss was not welcomed into his home by the owner, so we got some breaking and entering going on here. When Puss learns of the loot of Jack and Jill, he sneaks into their room. More breaking and entering is on the menu for this cat. After meeting Kitty Softpaws while on the job, Puss battles her with his sword. While they're skilled enough that this is more of a dance than a battle, this counts as assault with a deadly weapon. As funny as the final guitar blow to Kitty's face is, wow, this is assault. Though it's not with a deadly weapon, so Puss gets a reduced sentence. Smart, kinda? In a flashback to his younger days, Puss is seen committing thievery with Humpty. Don't let the cute eyes fool you. After being duped into gold theft, Puss swipes at law enforcement and leaves a scratch. Though Puss feels bad after this attack, it's still assault. Puss and Humpty then flee the scene in a chase, making for police evasion. After breaking into Jack and Jill's vehicle, Puss swipes the magic beans alongside Kitty, thus committing theft. Puss also ties up Jack and Jill so that they can't stop him. This is false imprisonment. Puss, Kitty and Humpty all break into the castle for their biggest score, so there's even more breaking and entering. Not to mention there's probably some damage he's doing with those claws to the walls. When Puss finds he can't steal all the golden eggs, he steals a baby bird that can lay golden eggs. So, kidnapping charges? When Puss is betrayed, he is cornered and briefly engages in combat with his sword. Although Puss is trying to save a town, he still needs to escape jail, and this is a crime. Completing the escape also requires fighting off 10 more guards, so there's a lot of assault going on here. Although Puss does save the day, he continues his chase with law enforcement. His crimes are capped with another evasion of the police. Humpty is Puss's old friend who went down a darker path. Though a fragile egg, Humpty is capable of some cunning crimes. When Humpty's story is revealed, we see his first law-breaking act. With the aid of Puss, he commits theft. Although it is never shown in the movie, it is implied that Humpty also stole lollipops and ended up in jail. This crime is all his own since Puss wasn't involved. Puss, however, unwittingly helps Humpty with an even bigger crime. Many sacks of gold were swiped. Since this stuff is way more valuable, let's count this as grand larceny. This leads to an escape from law enforcement with Puss. As previously mentioned, that's police evasion. Humpty later becomes an accomplice in stealing the magic beans from Jack and Jill. Even though he's just driving the getaway carriage, it still counts. When Puss, Kitty and Humpty ascend the beanstalk, they break into a castle, thus making Humpty complicit. Humpty aids in the kidnapping of the bird as well. Kitty Softpaws is Puss's love interest and semi-rival throughout the picture. Given that she's just as accomplished as Puss at crimes, she's going to have a similar amount of crimes. When we first meet Kitty, she's breaking into the rented room of Jack and Jill. There's some good symmetry here given that her first crime mimics Puss's. After a dance-off, Kitty engages in a sword duel with Puss. While treated more as a charming display of skill, this is still assault with a deadly weapon. When working with Puss, Kitty cracks open a safe to swipe magic beans. Not bad for a cat with no claws, but this is still theft. Kitty helps Puss tie up Jack and Jill, contributing to Puss's crime of false imprisonment. Just in case it wasn't evident that Kitty is an expert outlaw, she demonstrates how easily she stole Puss's money. It's cute, and it's also theft. At this point, Kitty mostly shares the same sentencing as Puss for their criminal operation at the castle. This includes breaking into the castle and kidnapping the bird. When trying to help Puss save the town, she aids in helping him escape from jail, thus sharing his crime, but also subduing law enforcement. They also attack the 10 guards as well. Although they're not as present throughout, the criminal duo of Jack and Jill are worth noting for their crime. Built as a giant married couple of crime, they undoubtedly have a long record of criminality. They do present as challenges for Puss, Humpty and Kitty. When Jack and Jill first meet Puss, they open fire on him in their room. Pretty extreme for the duo, nearly gunning down this pint-sized pilferer. That is assault with a deadly weapon. Later, when Puss and company target their vehicle, Jack and Jill go on the offensive by attacking the thieving cat. It's debatable whether this is assault with a deadly weapon, but Jill hanging Puss over the side is attempted murder. Jill fires back at Puss and his friends with a gun, and then cannons. A lot of cannons. Let's just count this assault with a deadly weapon.